Welcome back to War on the Sea, folks. This is Colby, and we are aboard the USS Bluegill at the present. And we are currently stalking a task force of 8 Japanese destroyers heading for Iron Bottom Sound. So, we are going to get into a position to engage them. And there they are through the periscope. And we are going to go identify them. Looks like, ooh, that's one that we want to target for sure, because that's got a lot of guns. Oof. Looks like they got quite a few modern ones in this task force. Okay. Well, first things first, I think we're going to target this one. And we're going to classify her. And let's see, destroyer. There's the Japanese flag. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's an Akazuki. And they have several of these. Still. So, that's what we're going to target. Specifically that Akazuki. Because the Akazuki is the most dangerous destroyer they have. Looks like a total of 8 guns. And, even destroyer size main armament can still do some damage. We have the task force in Iron Bottom Sound that has heavy cruisers, but we're still wanting to whittle these guys down a bit. We're gonna bring them in close. I'm gonna be a bit risky here with Bluegill, because I would say at this point we want to get these ships whittled down somewhat. And what I'm going to do, I'm firing a 3 torpedo spread at 1 degree, and then I'm immediately going to follow that up with a 3 degree, or my other 3 torpedoes at a wider spread angle. Okay. I'm gonna get us into about 2,500 yards. before we start the attack. We're pretty close in now to the point where I suspect they might even hear the launch transient. I'm dropping it down to low. I'm pretty much creeping along here. We're at 2,200 yards. So we're gonna fire, and then we're gonna immediately follow that up with a larger spread. And we're gonna brake, turn north, dive, downscope, silent. So we can see the torpedoes. They're inbound from the target vessel. We should be able to see them. Yep, we see them right there. Just in really close. And we can see the wider spread is already starting to fan out. The closer spread is staying nice and compact. Because basically if I want to hit here. Yep, got her. Got her with 2. She is hurting. Now let's see, can we possibly hope for another hit? I don't think so. We are going to do what we can. We're going to start the retreat. Bluegill is under 200 feet. Nice, that Akazuki is already down. That was a pretty good engagement. And I don't think, well, let's see. 1 or 2 might get us, 3 as well. But we're gonna speed up time here so we can brake. There we go. We sank the Akatsuki, which is good. And so, that's meaning that's, one less target for Task Force Guardian here. And mind you, Task Force Guardian has the firepower. They can certainly handle their business themselves. They got destroyers with lots of torpedoes, and they have a pair of heavy cruisers. Let's see. And we're also gonna bring this task force in, so they'll have to deal with two surface task forces and a submarine wolf pack before they can even get close to Guadalcanal to try and resupply. So we're gonna go forward here. We'll advance some time. And Bluegill has made contact again. We're gonna bring Guardian in between Savo and Guadalcanal. And we'll throw a save down. And we'll begin this engagement. And we're gonna, like the other one, we're gonna target another Akatsuki with our torps. Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only Akatsuki. Unless the other Akatsuki is all the way up at the front. No, that's an old can. There it is. Target. We're 5,000 yards away this time. With the angle, we might not be able to make this shot count, but we're gonna certainly do our damnedest. To at least whittle them down a bit, because if they're down to just the old cans and these more torpedo heavy modern ships, I'll be fine with that. Because let's take a look at the Akazuki's armament here. They've got they have 8 10-centimeter guns. And 100-millimeter that's, I believe, somewhere that might be 4-inch guns, or it's not a 5-inch gun, because 5 inches is 127 millimeter. Yeah, we'll call it about 4-inch, because now that I'm remembering, 16 inches, I believe, are 406 millimeter, and so a quarter of that is 4. So we're gonna, oh nuts, we're not gonna be able to repeat the same strategy we had the last time. So we're actually going to fire. We're gonna fire a 2 torpedo salvo with just a 1-degree spread. Because, I mean, the other one took 2, and hopefully there isn't a dud. We're actually going to fire further off than the other one. So we'll fire, and then I'm going to turn the bluegill around. And we're gonna fire off from the rear tubes. We'll just fire a max spread. And we're gonna just wait until it gets kind of in that arc. Wait, shit. Those first 2 torpedoes didn't fire. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna fire like that. And then we're gonna switch to our front tubes. And we'll max the 2. And then we're just gonna let it ride. Get bluegill the hell out of there. I'm gonna start heading bluegill towards Rennell Island, because even though Rennell is not currently a resupply base, it's not upgraded yet. It will be it'll probably be a resupply base in the time it would take bluegill to get to New Hebrides and back into action. Okay, we're gonna non-scope. We're gonna dive and go silent. I'm actually gonna risk going to 240 on this, because that'll put us solidly below the layer. Okay, there's 1 spread of our torpedoes. We'll speed up time here, see if we can possibly get a hit. Like I said, this one I'm not as hopeful on, because, like I said, this spread was further out and not at as good an angle. Yeah, that one's gonna miss. And I think the other ones are even further behind. Okay. Yeah, so oh wait, there's one, I think. I'm prepared to call this attack failure. Okay, so Bluegill, of course. We're going to send Bluegill back to where she was for much of her deployment. She was hanging out off Rennell Island. Okay. Alright, and Task Force 23 has engaged, so we'll begin this one. We'll start. Okay. Scope. Oh, nice. We're in perfect position. Okay. Oh boy, we are damn close, folks. Okay, so let's see. Grouper will fire first. So it'll be firing order 1, 2, 4, 3. We're gonna break everyone. Navigate this way. Alright. Let's check our layer. No layer for this engagement. And a relatively calm sea state, too, which does not really help. And we will certainly, though, do what we can to avoid losing any of these boats. I think this group may have actually, if I remember correctly, actually already did lose one. Okay. We're going to close this one to within, let's say, 2,500 yards for the closest one. Ooh, we are close. Actually, Grouper, we're going to slow you down. Okay, we're going to set up a... We're going to set up a 3-2 spread. And each boat is going to fire a 3-2 spread. Fire. Wait, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fire. Now with this one, we're going to fire both of hers right off the bat. Now we're going to go back and do the others. that one's done. Shit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna fire. Ooh. You already got some hits. Not on the preferred target, though. We're gonna dive. See, this one, she's out of torpedoes in her front anyway, so she's gonna go silent and dive. Just gonna go dive and silent. Who's gonna downscope, dive, and silent. Oh wait. Gonna go that way. Alright. We're gonna have that one head that way as well. Alright. And we're just gonna break everyone off. Ooh. This one we might be able to get a hit on this one that's... Oh! Something was hit by a dud. See if we can make this submarine, this destroyer, right hitting. Yep. Yeah! That boy's going down. Nice. That was not even a planned shot. Oh Jesus, is gonna get hit by another? No. She wasn't so slow. Probably would. Okay, we're gonna... No, I'm gonna speed up. Yeah, this one's gonna sink. Alright. gonna break, then head that way. Flying frickin' wingman. So, and there goes that one ended up going down. So we'll leave combat here. We got one heavily damaged. We sank another. And I would say, for 2 engagements, that's not half bad. And I think we're going to send this wolf pack back as well. We'll let the surface forces and the remainder of we'll let the surface forces handle them. And if there manages to be if they manage to survive to daylight, they'll have to deal with Rennell Island's air power. Alright, so looks like Task Force Guardian has made contact, so they probably are not going to survive very long. So I'm going to end this one here, and in the next one, Task Force Guardian is going to wipe out those 6 remaining tin cans. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe if you haven't, like, and share it around, and take care, stay safe. Colby out.